the hidden roof costs that contractors don't tell homeowners. Let's talk about it. When you actually get your contract, right, and you're gonna look through your whole contract, and it's gonna speak about the type of shingles, the type of warranties you're getting, and then also further down, you may see additional plywood, right? So most contractors will give 3 sheets to 5 sheets of plywood included in the price of the project. Now you may ask, why do I need plywood? Because when you uncover shingles, there may be damages in there already. And so a lot of people generally say, well, I'm having a leak around my chimney. I'm having a leak around my skylight. I'm having a leak around my pipe flashing. So most contractors already incorporate 3 to 5 sheets of plywood in the price of the job. For instance, on the top of this roof, we replaced 5 sheets of plywood. Why? Because it was rotted. And that was stated in the contract that we was gonna replace. That is part of our cost and no additional cost to them. Now, if you look on the contract, there will be a line item. Different contractors will charge somewhere as low as $90 for a half-inch sheet of plywood, all the way up to $150 for a sheet of plywood. We're roughly around $100 to $120 a sheet, right? Depending on the thickness of the plywood. In this case, in the front, we use 5/8, and then on top of the roof, it's actually a flat roof area, and you can see it through the drone. That is 3/4 inch plywood, so it's more expensive. So I remember I replaced those 5 sheets of plywood for free. So the whole backside of the house, which was a flat roof, it was completely rotted. So we replaced all the plywood with 3/4 inch plywood. So the rule is, if it's a pitch 3 or higher, you should use 1/2 inch CDX, or you can use OSB. I don't like OSB like that, but to 5/8. But if it's a flat roof, the minimum thickness of a plywood should be 3/4 inch plywood. So it wasn't a hidden cost, it was an additional cost. The client knows in his contract what was gonna happen if something would happen, right? When you remove carpet from your existing hardwood floor, you don't know the condition of the hardwood floor would be, right? It can be a nice oak wood floor and it's beautiful, and the only thing you have to do is lightly sand and throw a brand new coat of polyurethane. Sometimes you can remove that old carpet and you can see that you need brand new flooring. It has nails, it has pet stains, it has a lot of other stains as well. So the whole floor is shot, so you need a brand new source of flooring. So what is the hidden cost? When you go get that cheap estimate and you find out that the price is this much, and then they kind of don't disclose every single thing, you'll find out that in the latter part of the job, you're gonna almost pay twice the amount. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna uncover your roof and they're gonna show you all the damages. It's gonna look like a real big problem. And then they're just gonna assume a price to you, and you never knew what the price initially was going to be if that problem was going to happen. So they can invent a crazy price. With our pricing on the contract, you kind of know what you're getting yourself into. So sometimes people will pay even 2 or 3 times the amount for changing their plywood. Beware of the cheap guy. Why? Because he may not be cheap. He may be the most expensive contractor that you decide to hire. That is one of the ways that they won't tell you about those costs. We're living in an age where you can get all your questions answered because of ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, right? But also you should get all the answers from your contractors when you're interviewing them, because every contractor goes through the interviewing process, right? Or shows their process, but you're the one that are able to ask all the different questions in person or through an email. Most of our clients will ask us some questions in person, but then they'll do follow-up questions and they'll say, hey, listen, is this included? What would it cost more to change a skylight? And so they'll ask a lot of different questions. How long is the container gonna be in my driveway? Should I have the dog in the house? Should I have my daughter in the house? She's a newborn. So those are all the questions that you should ask, and a good contractor that's experienced should be able to answer all those questions and more. So if you like more videos like this or more content like this, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe.